Hey, out there.
Yo, 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 yo.
So, part 5, another Werehog level.
Who didn't see this coming? This game just drags on. I only recorded like 8 parts of this so far.
No knob on this door. Let's look around and see if there's some kind of switch.
Since when did games
Okay.
start treating us like idiots? I can clearly see that there's no knob on that door.
I would say since the PlayStation N64 era.
Yeah, like in 2D, it was like it was all up to you to figure out what you were doing unless you had Nintendo power. And now it's like, here, you should do this, even though you very well could have figured it out on your own. But here, do this right now.
Yeah.
It's just annoying to me because actually, it's okay. It's just annoying. I like the moon right there, though.
I thought the Werehog levels looked really pretty for the most part.
Isn't this the only level you can see the moon in? Like-
I think so because of the fixed camera. Oh yeah, by the way, fixed camera in a platformer, not a very good idea.
A fixed camera and a crappy platformer, especially not a good idea. I was gonna say clappy platformer.
I wouldn't say crappy, it's just
It's just not as good as it could be.
visible walls. They make me angry.
Well, to be honest, they're purple and they're right there, but still.
Sonic, I think if you dashed here, you'd be able to jump this distance.
Didn't we already go over this as on the tutorial?
Yeah, and you fell.
I just want to see if there's anything down there that I might have missed.
But it's obvious that the enemy design was taken after Kingdom Hearts, but they didn't have to steal the invisible walls too. That's one thing they shouldn't have stolen.
They have Heartless, we'll have Heartful.
Heartless rejects.
No, it's like, at a press conference, they were, discussing, character design, and this guy brought in a drawing, but it was awful, so he threw it in the trash. And then one of the Sega artists pulled it out of the garbage in one of his press conferences, and he decided to use it in the game. Don't ask me why he was looking through the garbage, but, I mean, that's as far as I got with my plan.
It's not like the designs are bad, but they're just not varied at all.
I would have preferred the Eggman robots. But
I would have
what?
just preferred something like a different color scheme.
Oh, here's a good one. Whole pack of Heartless.
That is, Sonic.
That would have been great.
And a whole pack of Heartless.
I almost made that jump.
Oh, you didn't.
I almost did. You could.
You were nowhere close to making that jump
Let's flame the camera, okay?
because everybody else does.
It was the controller, I
those
swear.
Right, the little twirly things. I didn't know how they worked for the longest time.
I still
Like
can't-
it wasn't
I-
until Eggman Land where I learned how to properly use that.
He looks so stupid doing it, though. He's like doing cartwheels. Oh, look at me, I'm Super Mario.
See, I'm cool, kids. I'm cool.
Look, I can do the cartwheel just like your favorite Italian plumber. Only it actually looked cool when you did it, and he didn't spin more than once.
I'm still as cool and blue as the planet. Invisible wall.
Visible wall in my
What a
way.
fail in this level.
I had to smash those pots to tear out my aggression. It wasn't as bad in the Wii.
Those doors are rather small.
I think I had to stop recording because I threw my controller at the wall in the 360 version, trying to get an S rank on Shunan. And I finally did it, and the audio wasn't recording, so I had to redo it.
Oh, I have some issues with Chunan that we'll get to later.
It's better in the Wii version. I mean, actually, it was really fun in the 360 version because you were actually on the Great Wall. Where in the Wii version, you were
Actually, you were kind of.
in the Wii.
You were for a little bit.
I hit the wrong button right there, just to let you know.
That was pointless.
I was trying to find out what my buttons did because I haven't played this game in so long. And then finally, when I get to the actual enemies I can use it on, it runs out.
I never really used Unleash mode too often.
There's a cheat code for Endless Unleash mode, which I never actually used.
A cheat?
Yeah, cheat code. You enter it in, like, you can enter Unleash mode.
Cheat codes are for losers.
I use cheat codes. I used to buy those books when I didn't know what the internet was. Ultimate cheat codes.
Wow.
Why are people?
That is awful.
Why do people stop buying our books? They discovered the internet.
You know what I did when back when I used cheat codes when I was a little kid? I just got a notebook, went to the store, just copied the ones I needed, and there we go. It's not like I owned half the games on that list anyway.
I only bought them for the Sonic and Mario games because I never played any like hardcore shooter games. I was like that little kid that just played Mario and Sonic.
I don't think there's any kids my age who played any shooters or anything. Trying to think. Yeah.
I know a lot of kids who play shooters. Well, not a lot of kids, but a few little kids that play shooters, and they're so messed up.
Although, back when I was a little kid, I never really cared too much about video games to begin with, so that was never really the topic we talked about.
Shooters screw you up. Like, if you're really little and you play them.
Not really. I played Metal Gear Solid when I was 5, and I was fine.
Yeah, well, I know this kid, he's obsessed with touching people's, I'm like, he'll nail you there because he thinks it's funny. And he plays loads of shooters. They give it to him to calm him down, but he just screams at the television, so it's really pointless.
Yeah, I don't think I think there's something more wrong with the kid than just the game's influence.
I think it's wrong with the parents.
I see a lever. Let's see.
Well, yeah, obviously the parents.
And that must mean for Munchkins. My friend Micah, his brother made up this funny rating system. M is for Munchkins, T is for toddlers, and I don't remember what the others were, but I think those are the funniest.
Bum, 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 bum. I rather like the music for the Werehog levels. If I didn't already say that, which I probably did.
So I like how what do you think of the daytime levels?
The music there, I liked them for the most part. I would say I didn't care for Shamar's and I didn't care for Adabats.
Well, I'd say that's racist, but you've got Hawaii in there too, so. Even though, I'm destined to point out racism.
That wasn't. Adabat wasn't Hawaii.
Well, what was Adabat then? I mean, I don't really know what it could have officially been.
I'm probably wrong when I say this too, but I think it was South America. I would like to say that. I'm probably wrong, but I know it wasn't Hawaii because they already had an American-themed world, or level, I should say.
I think Barack Obama should have been in this game. That would have been great.
That would have been unnecessary.
That would have been cool, though.
That would have been so cool, yo!
They could put him on one of the
I
billboards.
don't think I've ever gotten that item.
Another annoying thing about this game is the question mark bubbles. You have to get them to advance to certain points in the game. Or not like in the main game, but sort of like if you want to unlock
Oh, if you want to unlock levels.
Yeah.
Or stuff in the God Gates, yeah.
Yeah, levels to get
But
more
again, it's the
medals.
same thing as collecting medals in 360 version.
Only it's
And this
actually
is just for
necessary.
bonus content.
It's actually necessary in the 360 version to continue the game, but not in the Wii version.
Right, like, and this is just bonus content, so... Yes, you do.
I was still waiting for the tornado mini game, like in the Wii version. I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do to play as Tails? And that's why like I kept collecting the sun
Oh.
medals. I didn't know I hadn't gotten enough.
Hey, Rank, you suck.
You can actually tell what rank you're gonna get if because he says a certain thing.
Oh, yeah. I think B rank is Can I Start Over?
No, I
And
think
then-
that's C.